Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate massaging the posterior leg. So when you drape this leg, or undrape it actually, you're going to bring the drape on the medial edge of the leg. You're going to make a diagonal across the gluteals to the anterior superior iliac spine, and then you're going to just tuck right underneath. ASIS. Not too far though. You're going to come back along the medial edge. You're going to bend the knee. You're going to bring the sheet up, and you're going to just lift with one hand, lift up, and just roll right underneath. If you want to make it a tighter drape, you can even pull it like that, all the way underneath, and then lower the leg down. Okay, so now we're going to do posterior legs. And first we're going to get some product, usually about that much in the hands. Depends on what kind of product you're using. We're going to go from the foot because I like to have grounded connection, and I'm going to effleurage. But this is just a spread product. The effleurage really starts at the ankle. You're going to go up, around, and down. Now, when you go up the posterior leg, you're obviously not going to go up as high with your medial hand as you are with the lateral hand. So this comes around here, and then they meet at the back of the knee. Okay? You also have to do a little bit of a Tai Chi walk so that you don't overstretch your back. So, yeah, and the Tai Chi walk is not bouncing. Just so you know, you're trying to stay level, like you're rolling through your foot from the heel to the toe. That's much better. Good. That was good. And I'll do the Tai Chi walk with you guys later. Okay. So you effleurage 3 times. And then you glide right up to the thighs, the hamstring. And we're going to petrissage the hamstring. So we're going to stand in medial facing horse stance. And again, you got to be careful, you're not going to do a lot of medial thigh work. Some people find that stimulating, so you need to be very careful about how you apply that. It's mostly focused on tendinosis, membranosis, and biceps femoris, so you're not going for the adductors here. You're going from here out, okay? All right. Okay, so we're biceps femoris, semitendinosis, semimembranosis, petrissage, and then we're going to come back down, and now we're going to glide up with our thumbing. It's above the knee, biceps femoris, right here. Actually, excuse me, right here on this leg. Tendinosis here, membranosis here. So right, you think of the bisection just on this edge, right here. So we're going to come up, and we're going to thumb. Just like we did on the back. And then we're going to finger circle down tendinosis and membranosis. Thumb up, biceps femoris, and go just a little bit lateral, and finger circle down. Thumb up. How does that feel? Finger circle down. Yeah. Now we're going to saw the hamstrings, except instead of this way, which takes us into inappropriate territory, we're going to go at an angle along with the line of the drape. So in inferior facing bow stance, we're sawing, but this way you get all the areas you need to get. You only massage undraped areas. That's it. And then we're going to glide down, and we're going to finger or thumb circle. I like this as a transitional stroke. And then we're going to go, this is a nice little transition. Now, did you see how he was sawing these guys? And I was moving up and down? Okay? You can also do this when you get up to this position. This hand can make a fist while this hand's sawing. Depends on what works for you. Just make sure you only go halfway up the client's adductors and no farther up. Just so that respects their space too. And then you're going to rake This is raking. Okay? So you're raking. And then we're going to also rake down the IT band. So we're going to come in here into this.
I want all that.
Okay. And then I said to thumb the back of the knee before. Well, we have it here in the flow, but you can do it more than once. And then I'm going to come right in and petrissage the calf. Again, remember, I'm shifting my weight back and forth and petrissaging. If you need to focus on an area that's really tight, you can do tight little petrissages where you're just making little teeny rotations with your hips. Or if you need a longer stroke, you make a bigger rotation with your hip. Oh, yes. And then we're going to glide down, and now we're going to thumb up the calcaneal tendon. We're thumbing the gastrocnemius superficially and the soleus on a deep level. We're coming right up between the heads of the gastrocnemius. That feels great. Oh, yes. I feel good. And then we're going to finger circle. And we're going to thumb. And finger circle. And thumb. And finger circle. And now we're going to do some percussion on the foot. Patting. Tapping. And edging the foot. Coatments. Now we're letting a clutch grasp the sides of the calf from the ankle all the way up to the back of the knee, like this. This gets the peroneals on the lateral edge, and it reaches around and it gets the tibialis anterior and extensor digitorum longus on the medial edge. And all I'm doing is going up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I'm going to go ahead and effleurage the calf. 1, 2, 3. You can see that. And then I'm going to do the whole. You switch to the other leg, but before we do that, we're just going to effleurage this leg. And to drape the client, it's actually really relatively easy. You pick up the knee, grasp, lift, tug. That's it. And that's massaging the posterior leg.